Hi everyone, I'm Seon Kim, and today I'm going to talk about the movie called The Last Princess. The Last Princess is a movie based on a real story and shows the life of Princess Take during the Japanese colonial period. The movie starts with the scene where one man was looking for Princess Take and finally finds out where she is. The black and white picture of a royal family focused on Princess Take and the scene changed to 1990. After Japan ruled Korea, the princess was forced to do things that she is the side of Japan, such as wearing kimono, which is traditional Japanese clothes, and she have to wear this in public events. And she also had a speech in front of Korean workers that she support the Emperor of Japan. Then she was forced to move to Japan, and one day, Kim Jong-un, who was her childhood friend and who promised to keep her safe with King Gojong, became a security officer to protect the princess. He later on helped Take to escape from Japan, but separated from her when they were almost succeeding in escaping. After that, she was forced to marry the Japanese, and Korea became an independent country after that, which made her thought that she can leave Japan. However, she was not able to go back to Korea because the royal family was banned to go back to Korea due to internal instability. After that, Kim Jong-un tried to find Princess Take and heard that the princess might be alive. So he went to Japan right away to check if this is true. Take was staying in hospital because of her mental instability, and Kim Jong-un tried his best to bring her back to her home country, Korea, and let people know about her story. The reason why Princess Take had to leave Korea was after King Gojong's death, Japan had no reason to protect royal families. Japan kept the royal family intact, fearing a revolt from Koreans if they killed them. In fact, Japan forced many members of the royal family to move to Japan and even marry Japanese like Princess Take did, to make them blend in as Japanese. Korean citizens might think that the royal family betrayed them, so maybe that was the reason why after Korea became an independent country, people did not want the royal family in another country to come back. We can see through Princess Take's life how the Japanese treated Korean royal families. Due to these colonizations, Princess Take was not able to come back to Korea and cannot stay stable. It was hard for me to believe that this movie was based on a real story. When I think of a royal family, there are the ones that represented Korea in that time, and people respected them. It must be hard to prove that the royal family going to Japan was not their choice, so it might be easy for Korean citizens to think that the royal family was a traitors. I think that Princess Take worked hard to gain the trust of people because she was brave even though she was threatened by the Japanese government. One of the most impressive scenes was when she was speaking in front of the Korean workers that we will reclaim that which has been taken from us. She gave us Korean citizens hope and trust in her royal family, and also trust her by showing that she kept her dignity while the Japanese want her to be on their side. Even though she feared that she might not go back to Korea, she kept showing her intention to restore Korea's majesty. I think her brave behavior makes her a remarkable and most impressive princess in the Joseon dynasty. Even though she thought she was powerless to do anything for Korean citizens, I think she is a true motivation to people who wanted to show how the life of the royal family was and how cruel Japan was to the royal families.